Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, we just released a video on a cheap experimental food plot, and we mentioned that we was going to be doing a big food plot. So this video is going to be dedicated to one of our big food plots. It's going to be over probably 2 acres strip on Whitetail Institute Alpha Rack. The way we've always done it, we figured out how we want to do the food plot, or how big we wanted to do it. And then usually we will spray it to weed kill it to mark out the edges. We'll come back and mow it and blow it all to the inside. Then we will run a plow or a turning plow around and around to make us a fire break. And then we will start on both sides and light it and burn it off. We test the pH to go ahead and know ahead of time what we're going to need for see our pH levels are, and luckily here we're pretty good. So then once that's done, we plow it up, then we dist it, then we till it to powder. Okay, then we'll spread the seed at whatever recommended depth it needs to be, color pack it, and then we might go back over it with fertilizer if it calls for it. More like we will on this one, because it's going to be one that comes back every year. So I'm going to pan around here and show you what we're dealing with. We've done weed killed, and what we use crossbow. The same people that makes Cornerstone does crossbow. And we just come down here and sprayed it. It was right before it was supposed to rain. We had just a little bit of time to do it. And as you can see, it worked great. This field, this is the flattest part. And the reason we're doing it here is because the last time we planted this whole thing, every bit of it washed off down here in the valley to this ditch. So we wanted to do this in the flat. So that's about 4 or 5 tractor widths wide. This, as you can see, it runs, you know, it's got a little bit of an elevation change as it goes down through there. But it's going to be a good 300-yard food plot, and every bit of 20 yards wide. So this is the first step. Our first step is figuring out what you want to do. Second step is doing a pH to see, or check your pH to see what you need. Figure out what seeds you're doing. Step 3 is to weed kill it, and then here, I don't know if we'll do it this afternoon or in a few days, we're going to come down here and burn this off, and we'll video burn it off. And then we'll move to the next step. Well, we're back at it today. It's that next day. That's Sam down there on the tractor on the other end. As you can see, he's turning this. He's getting the outside of it to give us a good fire break, and we're gonna light this thing up. So like I said yesterday, you know, the ground, you can see how dark the ground is here. The pH is phenomenal. This used to be an old strawberry patch back in the, I want to say 50s and 60s, even a little bit in the 70s. And there was some hog lots in here and different things. This was our family farm. And so there, we tried a food plot. We had good dirt, but it just kept washing it down here in this ravine. So we picked the flattest spot to do this. We have a tripod this in. We got stands all down both sides so we can watch them as they cross this valley. But Sam's gonna finish digging here, and we're gonna light this thing up and get it burned off. Got rain coming, so we want to get it done quick. For y'all don't know, that's my Uncle Sam. We don't see him on many of the videos. He don't keep a camera on his weapons, but he's the biggest working part of this farm. He really keeps everything in check. He's cutting us a good fire break around through there now, so I can get to burning this. I believe that'll work.
It keeps balling up, messing it up, but I think that'll be good.
As you can see, we burned everything off as you've seen the last scene, and then we took a 2-blade plow. I didn't have the camera down here at the time, but you can see down through here, this is what it looks like when you run the plow through it. Just clumps it up real good, breaks it all up. all up and down through here. Sam's tilling it right now, and as you can see the difference. That's a clump, and then this is really, really good soil. I mean, real good soil. Not too many rocks. It's not too many rocks in this. Usually we got to deal with red clay real bad here in Tennessee, but over all the years of it washing off these two ridges, off the big ridge and this ridge, all this is washed down here, and it's really, the pH is good. It ain't been turned in years, so we'll show you on the next step when we go to seed it. Sam might get the lime and the seed, but while I'm at work, but hopefully we'll get to show you when we pelletize lime. We're gonna put a ton on here, 2,000 pounds. This food plot is 30 feet wide by 340 yards long. So it's gonna be a long food plot. But hopefully we'll be able to get it all on video for you. But this is how we do it in Piney. What do you think, Jace? No, it's mine. It's mine. You about ready to deer hunt? Huh? So we gotta get something to grow first. You gonna crank it? Go ahead and crank it. Let's see if you can crank it.
Turn it on.
Crank it. Oh, you got the switch on.
Keep turning. Turn it again.
Well, we're back at it again today. I was at work today, and Sam went ahead and did the next step. So basically what he's done, he tilled this with a tiller all the way down, powdered it up real good. Then he put his spreader on, and he spread we had a 2 ton of lime on this, and he spread every bit of it. Then he took his spreader off, hooked the tiller back up, and tilled the lime in. So that would be the next step, is tilling and liming and working it in the ground. Now what he's done is we've loaded the color packer on the back of the side-by-side, and I brought it down here, and he's gonna set it off, and I'm gonna color pack it. Well, actually, the step before that, he spread the seed with his four-wheeler. So we're putting Whitetail Institute Alpha Rack on this. So we'll get this thing unloaded, and you'll get a little video color packing, and we'll go over a review of what we've done so far. Well, this is how we do it. So we check the pH, then we figure out what we've got to get. We come down here and weed kill it, give it a good week, 2 weeks according to heat. Then we come in with a 2-blade plow or whatever we can get to make a good fire break around it. We team up and burn it from both ends. Then we come in here and turn it with a 2-blade plow or a disc and get it broke up into chunks, into clumps, get it broke up good. Then we go and load up the tiller. We till it till it's as tilled as it can get and powdered up. Then we'll come back, put the lime on, whatever your acreage is or whatever you're doing, whether you're using regular lime or pelletized lime. We use pelletized lime, we use 2 ton. And so 4,000 pounds of lime, no, I'm sorry, 1 ton, 2,000 pounds of lime went on this. Then we tilled it in. Then we spread the seed, and then we color pack. That's the way we do it, and it works real good for us. It's worked for years. You'll see this food plot in the upcoming episodes. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Tell us what y'all are using. This food plot will be Alpha Rack, Whitetail Institute Alpha Rack, and Whitetail Clover. So just drop us a line, let us know what's going on. Let us know what y'all are doing. I hope this helped you. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video.